What's up, guys? It's Coach Hank. Welcome back to the Falcons Film Room. This week, it's week 2. We discussed the Falcons game against the Rams. We're going to try and make the video a little shorter this time. What I'm going to focus on in this video is going to be the last full drive. The Falcons had an opportunity to go up on the Rams after a pump block and a stop on defense. Let's talk about it. All right, so here we are. This is after the Cooper Kupp fumble. We recover. We're down, I want to say, 5 points. All right. So here we are after a Cooper Kupp fumble. Big play after we just scored on the punt return block. All right, so here's the first play of this final drive. The score is 31 Rams, Falcons 25. A touchdown ties it. The extra point gives us the lead. Here we are, 1st and 10, starting off on the 37-yard line. The Rams are in a blitz. They're in a man blitz defense right here. I like the play call from us here as it's a play action screen to Drake London. There's just a few things I'm going to nitpick after we watch the play. So here we are. All right. So let's run it back. Here we go. Here's your blitz. You get Ramsey off the edge. Our other guy up top here. All right. Here's my issue. Jake Matthews, our left tackle. Ferkser out here. Great job from the guards. So great job from Wilkinson and Jake Matthews to get out there right away. Obviously, invite the blitz upfield in a screen. That's what you get. So those of you who know, when you get a screen call, the linemen are, going to fake block for a second, hold you for a second, and then they're going to kind of push you towards the quarterback, and they're going to get to the second level. Inviting them upfield is kind of how they talk about it on the football field. Look at the positioning we have here. Jake Matthews is in great position here. Ferkser, I believe that's Ferkser, great position. Let's see what happens next. We play it. Good. Our guard Wilkinson here, you see him. It's either you're going to get this guy up here or you're going to try and stop this guy who's got an angle on him right now. He goes back for him, and this is my biggest issue on the play. Jake Matthews not getting a great block on this outside linebacker, because let's see what happens if you get a hat on a hat on a hat. He makes that cut easier. He played with him here. He saw, all right, Drake London should have read the block better. He had his ass to the inside. He should have cut off his ass right there. He should have been up in here. But what should have happened is Jake Matthews should have had our guy over here, okay? He should have had him blocked out this way, and there should have been a seam for London to run right up this way, okay? And now you're talking about one-on-one here. Again, I'm nitpicking the play to full execution. Instead, we're dilly-dallying over here, and he lets an ankle tackle happen. We don't even ever get this block. But I'm telling you, this guy wouldn't have been on pursuit. The only reason it looks caught up is because he slowed down to make a cut off of this. Jake Matthews makes a better block there. We got one-on-one with the safety. Let Drake work. Let's see what happens. Let's see it from the tight angle right now. Right? We're going to invite these 5 guys, the blitz. Look, doesn't even block it. They just go. And that's how it was easy to read that it was blitz. He has to do a better job there. Instead, it's one-on-one with 33. But we'll take it. Positive play. I like it. All right. So here we are. Next play. 2nd and 4 from the 30. We get a cover 3 look here, here, here. But it's a cover 3 blitz because there's going to be 5 guys going. Once again, I think we get Ramsey off this edge. We are going to get Ramsey off this edge and 54 off this edge. key in on some missed assignments. Once again, what I do like is we read that this corner is about to be 9 yards off, and I don't really see a call made here, but maybe it was called inside the huddle before they broke it. We're just going to get a quick screen, not a true screen, right to London because there's so much space, and we're going to pick up those 4 yards. Playing 9 yards off the ball. Good. But when you see, this is what's going to upset me with the tight angle, and when we go further in this drive is what's crazy. We know this is the best defensive lineman, maybe best defender in the league. I understand that. So know the situation. You got this guy head up, either make a call for him to pick up 91, and then you two double him if you want him accounting for him, because this is going to hurt us later in the drive. Again, great, amazing players make amazing plays. It's just you got a game plan for the guy. I get it. He's the best. So, yeah, I know our left guard ain't taking him one-on-one. So why are we putting him in a position where he's got to take him one-on-one? Let's take a look. That's just sad, bro. Like, thank God that wasn't a three-step drop or a 5-step drop play. Mariota would have been scrambling for his life. Most likely would have been a sack. That's just bad football right there from that lineman. I'm sorry. From Wilkinson, I believe. Let's run it back real quick just so you guys can see it one more time. I know you saw it. Look at that guy just gone. And like I said, it was a quick screen, but you could tell they were still blocking it. It wasn't like they were letting him go. He didn't go up for the second level. He whiffed. Okay? All in all, positive play. All right, here we are. We're going to get like a dive play with a kick out here. Okay? Once again, this is the play I was talking about where I said it's going to hurt us later. 1st and 10. You just saw him destroy you. So not only after just seeing him destroy you, do you not like, hey, buddy, maybe I need help. Make your line calls. Let's get a double on him. Nope. Let's watch the play. Again, now from the defense, they're going to go into a cover 3 shell. Disguising it. They got 4 up top. He's going to roll over. He's going to drop down. Here we are. Goes with the motion. So it's like they go to double, but then they don't double. And here's how this play gets messed up. Our guy Hesse, who started the play on Mariota's right side. I'm going to show this from the tight angle. It's going to be better. But Hesse is here to kick out the outside linebacker. But he's not kicking out the outside linebacker because we let Donald go through. And now look at Hesse running into our tackle. These guys are, you would think this is the defender and this is the offensive blocker. They're on the same team. It's like they're smashing each other. Obviously, they're going on Donald, but play gets stuffed for about a 1 or 2 yard gain. But let's take a look. This is where you can see the play better. Here we are. Get motion. Defensive slide. So obviously they were giving action this way with Hesse kicking out. You could see our linemen take the step to the right. So here we are. He gets beat. What a again, great players make great plays, but my man just got left back. Okay, he didn't step fast enough to even replace him. Because what happens here is, man, I'm telling you, even if he gets this chip down block, Jake Matthews, but this, I'm telling you, that get off was unreal. So just so you guys know, if we're going to talk about both sides of things, that is elite right there. That look, he's 2 steps upfield. Maybe he's about to be 1, right? He's a 1.5 yards upfield. Look at where the other defender is. He's getting double, but he's gone. These guys aren't even a field up to make their blocks yet. He's in the play, but now this is what I mean. The play, he disrupted the whole play regardless of the tackle. And this is where it's like, you did your job. He reached this outside linebacker now, sets the edge, okay? What our guy Hesse was going to do was going to come out here and set the block. Can't do that anymore because somebody disrupted it, okay? So now he's got to stop him here, and now he's free to make the play. And that's where the issue is. Because now, instead of it being this, where you get him kicking out him, and Donald is getting down block from Matthews here, that should have left a crease right up in here for Algier to run through. And we don't get that. That's what I mean by would have been execution. And in the perfect world, the reason they wanted the down block on Donald, double here, Wilkinson would have been up here. And this is why it comes down to execution for people who don't realize. It's like, oh, what play was that? No, it's all about who executes on the play. Because once again, if Donald's here, look at this. Down, down, kick out, filling right through this. Bye. But when you have a good defense or the one defender makes the right move for his assignment, changes the game. Instead, plays stuffed. All right. Not the best play, but guess what? We didn't walk away with negative yards there. We'll take it. 2nd and 9 from the 20. We get a cover 3 blitz. There's a lot of cushion from the defenders, as you're going to see. And this is where, once again, execution. They executed. We didn't. The Rams did a great job, our guy over here, of hiding the blitz, so to speak. So he held himself back here. Obviously, he wants to get off when you blitz, but he came and timed up the blitz pretty well because this is what's going to disrupt this whole play, as you guys are going to have a look right now. All right. Here we are. You get motion, Pitts, right? Our guy Pitts. Here we go. Play action. This is what I mean. He did a great job holding it. What happens is McGrary, if he's here, these guys call and he knows to kick out right away and he knows to kick out and cover and cover. We don't get that because he held here. So when he got the pressures, this is the outside most man, they just double teamed this and then he came around the outside with great speed. Dahlman, our center, completely whiffs. It's play action, but he's supposed to be blocking this guy right by him. And now what do? We make the adjustment 2 plays too late. We double Donald. Here we are. Here is where there's a delay from the outside guy here. We're going to get Keith Smith holding the block, delaying out. We get a seam wheel route from Pitts. All right. This is where I say, and I'm going to nitpick, in a perfect world, this is his blind side now. Okay. He does not feel this pressure. If he feels this pressure, maybe we get the play. His eyes are here, and he already felt the pocket collapse instantly right away. His eyes, and you're going to see he's going to tuck it like he thinks he can get in here. Rather than he's going, these two are accounted for him. This delay would have turned into a first down if he would have just went ahead and dumped it over this linebacker's head. Again, benefit of the doubt. He definitely did not feel this guy coming off the edge. It's a DB, great speed. They're blowing this play up a lot, as well as Donald still getting pressure with a double team. He just put his head down. He put the ball down. When realistically, he could have dumped it off to Keith right here. Then you have this guy turning his back. So it would have been a first down, is what I'm saying. You dump it off here, it would have been a first down. He comes over late to make a play. And this is where we get the tight look from it. Motion. Here's the play action. Beat. Off snap. Beat right away. Semi double team. He sees him get beat. So now it's like a halfway double team. And this is what I mean. Now he's coming late. This guy's coming to help him. Keith is just going to stall the block for a split second to go out into his route. He has his eyes down. He never sees him. And this is what I mean. He's not even in a throwing position because he feels the pressure right away. We just love to see a better play. All right. 5th play of the drive. 3rd and 13 now from the 24. We lose yards. Negative play hurts us. But again, situation of the game. We're under about 3 minutes here. Down 6. It's 3rd and 13. You have 2 downs to play with. So you don't need a first down like you normally might go for if you're going here, right? You just need to pick up some yards to get comfortable for another down. Worst case scenario. Okay. But instead, we force the action and don't do a good job. Honestly, it's more execution once again and our line not blocking. But now the nitpicking, they've been blitzing every time. Again, we're going to get a cover 3 and a blitz. There's holes in the defense. What I don't like here is that how is there, right from the pre-snap read, what's the biggest spot on the field? That's the most open spot on the field. And yet we're going to have nothing there as a quick hitter. We have Kyle Pitts. This is where he can make his money. Drag routes. Let's get a quick slant. Something like you just did when you gave me the quick screens early in the drive. Why do we not have anyone in here for a quick hitter? All right, so let's see what we get. Here we go. Out, drag. Everybody, look. We leave it wide open, knowing somebody has to roll down. They were leaving it open, so somebody has to move to that space. They can be off balance depending on where we would have came from. Instead, look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The only good thing we did was finally keep the back in to block. That I like, but the pressure still gets to us. And this is what I mean. If anything was dragging across, quick hitter, you're running in space with your guys, okay? We have an out here, which he never was looking towards, though, okay? Because that was an okay call, too, with all the cushion. Instead, we try to thread the needle with 3 guys here running a post. Mariota's best shot is this post to Edwards. And now I'm going to nitpick maybe a little bit, but not really. Let's see what we get from the other angle. Great play. Amazing play by Ramsey. Because I'm going to nitpick Bryan Edwards on this play, but let's take a look at the blocking. Good. We got Donald. Again, I would have probably liked to see a double, but you have Cordell here ready to pick him up too to help. So he goes to fill that hole. McGrary gets beat completely off the edge. Maybe you would like to see Mariota step up here, but he was ready to throw. Don't know why he's looking deep. You got 2 downs to play. You should have gave him a quicker read so we didn't have to try and get it all on one play. Okay? Instead, we get that. And this is where I'm thinking, I'm pretty sure Bryan Edwards is 6'3", Ramsey 6'1", 6. He's behind him. I just want to see more. But like, I guess he climbed on top of him. He lost his height. Ramsey does get up. I just wish it was an incomplete pass. And that's what I mean by fight. Not like he should have climbed the ladder and he should have caught it. I'm just saying if he's fighting 2, he just let Ramsey go up and moss him. And that's essentially what happened. And that's essentially the game, regardless of having time. We're not going to talk about it. If you guys watched the game, we didn't even throw our Hail Mary attempt, which was really frustrating. Okay. But again, right before this play, all this, man, to work with. You have a tight end. Why were we? It should have been outs and slants, if you ask me, right? Something in this middle, but it should have been a quick hitter. Obviously, you want to run something down the seam because, like we said, cover 3, but we didn't even spread them out enough because let's take a look at the beginning. And I'll explain to you guys what I mean by we didn't spread them out enough in a second. They're holding a cover 2, cover 4 shell look with having 4 guys. Okay. So once again, great job executing. This is wide open, though. This is why I would have checked something. But what we end up getting, right, is cover 3, like I said. So here we are. Ready? All right. So this is why the reason he is responsible for this. Ramsey's responsible for here, here, here. What happens, this is all about alignment. Cover 3, you're not going to get any of your seams open with these guys like this now, okay? It's going to be very difficult because you're allowing him to split the difference. If he is going straight and he's running a seam, it's tighter. He can cover the 2 guys by backpedaling in between them right here, okay? And staying in between and then reading the quarterback's eyes, okay? But what happens is instead, I would have liked to see I think it's Zacchaeus. He should have lined up out here. We had Drake here. You get your streak. Your streak, he's got to pick, and it's a short window. Like, and what I mean by short is we're working with 25 yards. So it's going to be a bullet pass. It'll be hard for this safety because essentially this safety comes here, and then he'd have to cover if we were running 4 verts. He has to pick between these two guys. Ramsey has to play between these two guys. But that's not the play we're going with. Instead, we're going out here with an out. He's running the seam. All right. And nothing in here, which this guy, because they're playing so soft, regardless of the blitz, he's not even shooting down to cover the hook. Okay. The 3 seam in here. We bring Pitts down to make him run a wheel route, and then we still get the post here. So we make it, both of these guys, we keep them close. So essentially, we're not even hurting the guys in cover 3. Okay. I would have loved to see a quick sit route right in here, man. But that's it. Instead, we throw this into essentially triple-double coverage. Gets picked. The ball floats because Mariota can't step into it because the pocket collapsed. Once again, not only on him, he's the one making the read, but we block. But again, look at these guys. We're ready. Look at this. 2 yards downfield. 3, 4. Donald's 5 yards downfield. Like, yeah, we're in front of him, but we didn't block him well because he can't step into his throw off his back foot. Never steps into this throw. That makes the ball go up in the air. Ramsey makes a hell of a play. Ladies and gentlemen, Falcons are 0-2 now. We hurt ourselves once again. You hate to see it, but it comes down to playing cleaner football. All right. So in this video, we just broke down that last drive, where we were in a position to win the game. There was a lot of other things to break down. What I think I want to do in the next video, maybe that comes out in a couple days, is break down Tyler Algier, our rookie running back's runs. I think he had 10 carries. So I'm going to go ahead and find those, and we'll break them down and talk about them. But things that we're struggling with, slightly play call, but you also want to execute. It just comes down to our offensive line not playing well on that final series, okay? And Mariota, again, maybe should make some better choices. But the play call started off great with the quick screen, the wide receiver screen and the quick screen on the first 2 plays, and then we let ourselves get in trouble. But thanks for tuning in, man. If you guys are Falcon fans or NFL fans or fans of learning the game a little more, please subscribe, because that's what I'm going to try and do on this channel. Sub, like the video, share the video. I appreciate you guys. Coach Hank signing out on this one.